These are the Air Jordan 1 Retro Highs in the Gorge Green colorway, and you might as well call them gorgeous green because this is a top tier modern day Jordan 1. The color, the specs, the craftsmanship, and the materials, it checks off everything you could ask for on this silhouette, and it's pretty much damn near perfect. And they are just sitting. What are we doing, sneaker community? Are we crazy? These Gorge Green ones were released on December 20th for a retail of $180, and a week later now, they are still available in most sizes on Nike.com and other retail sites. And just to document the occasion for myself, I was able to pick these up under retail on a footwear site with a holiday promotion, which made it just a little bit sweeter. I was able to get these for $165, and that is a bargain for a brilliant shoe like this. But the fact that they are sitting still should not deter any of us true lovers of the Jordan 1, because the true lover of the Jordan 1 knows that this is a great configuration. This is a great edition of the Jordan 1, and for the mostly keenly aware, these are one of the first to be built upon the newly remastered version 2 design, which I have to give a shout out to Mr. Unloved Ones for being a guide on this matter, and more on this in a second here. But first, the specifications and the color blocking of this Jordan 1 will remind you of both the Co.JP series of Jordan 1s that released 2 years ago in 2020, the Silver Tokyo and the Midnight Navy. And last year, we got the Bordeaux ones that has pretty much this exact same color blocking and specifications. And I forget when they were released, but they were definitely released last year. All of these models include the jeweled wings logo stitched into the lateral heel tab. You also get this vinyl metallic swoosh here on the lateral and medial side. The tongue is in that primary color border, which I really like. I wish more nylon tongues did that. And then you also get white leather panels to complement the primary color on the ankle collar. You get it on the midsection as well as the toe box. I remember people talking very highly of all those shoes that I mentioned, and they were really, really difficult to get. I took L's on all of the Co.JPs and the Bordeaux ones. But here we are months later. The market is down, the releases are too clumped together, the ones are saturated, the demand is lower. And so all of that sort of amounts to us being able to now leisurely strolling into our regular go-to sneaker store and casually picking up a sneaker like this, which is a dope sneaker. And that is crazy to me. And I guess what I'm trying to say is, let's be happy about having sneakers of this caliber readily available. I think that's a really good thing. Let's not let hype or scarcity really affect how we view a sneaker. And let's just be happy that Nike is making really cool versions of the Jordan 1. And you can get these pretty much anywhere. I think that's a really great thing. But I also think these take it a step further because, as I mentioned earlier, this is one of the first colorways to receive what is being commonly called the version 2 remastered design. And it's sort of like a firmware upgrade for the Jordan 1. It's sort of a reimagining and an update to how Jordan produces these sneakers. Jordan 1s have certainly evolved slowly over time. You barely notice it, but each version tries to do some sort of improvement. And on this latest version, I think Jordan does bring in some really welcome changes. And these are what we're gonna see on foreseeable future Jordan 1 releases. And again, shout out to Mr. Unloved Ones for educating all of us on what we're getting on this new version. We're going to get a slightly wider toe box and more rounded toe cap, which is awesome for people like me. I always felt like Jordan 1s had less space relatively towards the front of the shoe, and so making it slightly wider, I think, accommodates a lot more feet. You're also going to get a slightly enlarged Nike swoosh on the end. I guess what that means is it's a little bit thicker, and I think that's also great. You're also going to get less polyurethane coating, which should make for a slightly better feeling material overall. And we're gonna get a slightly more trimmed midsole. I'm wondering if you can tell in the videos, in the B-roll, if that's the case. And on Jordan 1s with the regular Wings logo, it's going to be embossed. So what do you think about the changes? I am seeing a lot of positive remarks about the changes to the standard Jordan 1 as it was. And moving forward, we should be expecting this shape on all of the releases in 2023 and for the foreseeable future. With all that being said, I really do think the Gorge Green 1s are amazing. The entire upper has this consistent tumbled leather that I really enjoy touching and looking at. This green has a mid to dark tone to it that I really dig. The white panels are equally nice, and I love how clean and consistent it looks, especially around the ankle collar. The leather is just really smooth. There's no wrinkles. The stitching is perfect. It's just well proportioned. I actually love the quality of leather on this upper. The toe box, like I said, looks and feels great. Not too thin, not too stiff. I think it's going to crease really well over time. And this was interesting. This might just be to my pair, but the lacing of these sneakers felt easier and faster. The holes feel like they are slightly bigger. I did not struggle at all of putting the laces through the holes. I don't know if that's a variation in production, but it just felt easier relatively to my other lacing of Jordan 1 experiences. The classic nylon tongue is here. I really like how it feels. I like the green border around it that goes underneath the tongue tag. You get the green tongue tag with the white lettering as well. The vinyl metallic silver swoosh does look fantastic. It gives it this nice contrast through the middle of the shoe, and it also matches the fairly uncommon jeweled Wings logo that's stitched into the lateral collar panel. The sneakers come with the matching green laces attached, but if you want a brighter look, you also get white laces. Also worth mentioning, the pure white midsole is refreshing to see in this era of aged off-white colored midsoles. I'm not sure if I can tell if it is slightly slimmer than past Jordan 1s, but it does look great. I really like Jordan 1 midsoles. And then we have the iconic outsole in that matching gorge green color. Great traction, great sneaker. Love the Jordan 1. It's a beautiful shoe, classy and clean. The color blocking is timeless. The materials are grade A, and the craftsmanship on mine is damn near perfect. And most importantly, if you want them, you can get them for retail, or maybe even a little less right now. Now, can we please recalibrate our perspective on widely available sneakers? You know, there's a lot of factors that goes into why a shoe sits, why a shoe sells out. Let's just be happy that we can get a pair like this easily. Let's just get the shoes that make us really happy. Let's put them on feet. Let's rock them. Let's just enjoy the game that we love. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.